So these, we're kind of working backwards on these. They give us the area, and we have to find one of the missing measurements. It's usually either the base or the height. If it's a circle, it would be like the radius or diameter. So anyway, again, you should recognize this as a triangle, and because they give us the area of the triangle, you should think, hey, I need to deal with the area formula, which is base times height divided by 2. Okay, and then we're going to go through the diagram and figure out what information they give us. They tell us the area is 22.8 feet squared. Okay, this measurement, because it runs horizontal, is the base, and then this measurement is measuring the vertical height, well, obviously the height. So I'm going to put that in here. A is 22.8. The B we don't know, so I'm going to leave it as B. And then the height is 5.5. And then all of that gets divided by 2. We have one variable, everything seems to work out okay. So whenever we're solving for B or H, it doesn't matter which one we were solving for, the first thing you have to do is multiply both sides by 2. That's going to undo the dividing by 2. And then we have B times 5.5. And then what is that? 22.8 times 2. That's 45.6. And then the last thing we need to do to get B by itself is divide by 5.5 to both sides. Again, the division undoes the multiplication. And then you have B by itself. And then take 45.6 and divide by 5.5. And then, this is what the calculator gives me. But again, because we're rounding to the tenths place, yeah, you guys can see that. That's the tenths place, so the 9 is going to bump that 2 up 1. So I'm going to say it's 8.3, and the units is feet. Okay, so the base is 8.3 feet. So here we have a rectangle. I think it's a rectangle. I imagine it's a rectangle. It looks like a rectangle. Even if it's a square, it doesn't matter. It uses. I told you guys to use the same formula, base times height. So let's put in what we know. Here's the area. This guy down here is the base, and then this one is the height. So the area is 17.3, the base we don't know, and then the height is 3.2. This one's a little bit easier. We just need to do one step to solve for B, and the one step would be divide both sides by 3.2, because then that's going to eliminate the times 3.2. And then you have B equals 17.3 divided by 3.2. And again, there's the division. That one's a little bit easier to round. It's just a straight up 5.4 yards. And that is number 7.